From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, I'm Kylie Conway, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 for Tuesday, March 28th. Tuesday is going to start mostly cloudy, but then we're going to have a lot of sunshine for the later half of the afternoon. Can't rule out a spotty shower in the afternoon hours, although again, we'll see plenty of sunshine with highs in the upper 40s. This morning, we are following breaking news. A person is critically hurt after a shooting on the east side of Indianapolis. It happened just before 11:30 last night at 19th and Rural. It's near Brookside Park. IMPD says officers found the victim still in the driver's seat at the intersection. No word yet on a possible suspect or what led to the shooting. And breaking news internationally, officials say at least 39 people have been killed in a fire at a migrant detention facility in northern Mexico near the U.S. border. 29 more are hurt. According to an Associated Press report, this area is a major crossing point for migrants entering the United States. Many people there are said to be waiting for opportunities to cross or have requested asylum here in the United States. Mexico's Attorney General's office says that it is investigating the fire right now. A father is trying to wrap his head around what happened the night a teenage girl was shot to death at an Indianapolis party. And this morning, the family of Jasmine Rodriguez is still not ready to talk about her death. Police say someone did shoot the 13-year-old while she was at a party in Fountain Square early Sunday morning. News 8 spoke to Chris, who didn't give his last name. He says his two sons were also at that party, which was hosted at his brother's house. He says Rodriguez did nothing wrong and that the shooter randomly fired into the house where there was a crowd of teenagers.
I have a 17-year-old daughter, and her name is Jasmine, like the girl who passed away. So I feel terrible. You know, there's no other way you can possibly feel about the situation.
A teenage boy was also shot. At last word, he was stable at the hospital. IMPD has not made any arrests. Police are asking anyone with information or surveillance video to come forward. President Biden is once again urging Congress to pass an assault weapons ban after a school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. He ordered flags at the White House and all federal buildings be flown at half-staff to honor the victims, 3 9-year-old children and 3 adults. Police are now revealing details about the shooter's elaborate planning of the attack. There's also been new surveillance video released that shows the timeline. Police say 28-year-old Audrey Hale arrived at the Covenant School yesterday morning. Police say Hale began shooting at 10:13 a.m., firing into a side door, then going to the second floor. They say Hale was a former student and had drawn a detailed map of the school, including potential entry points, and conducted surveillance of the building. They say officers shot and killed Hale 14 minutes later.
When we send our kids to school or to any place of safety, we expect them to live, learn, have fun, and come back from that day's experience. We don't anticipate things like this.
Authorities identified Hale as a woman, then said Hale was transgender. Police say they found a manifesto but haven't released what drove Hale to open fire. A bill to ban gender-affirming care for minors is heading to Governor Holcomb's desk. The Indiana House voted along party lines to approve the measure yesterday. If made law, this would prohibit hormone therapy, puberty blockers, and gender transition surgery for anyone under 18 years old. The bill's sponsor says it's about protecting kids.
Our youth should not be escorted down a path of lifelong medicalization long before they can fully comprehend the impact of their decisions. The state has a compelling interest to protect children from harm.
People against the bill say it would hurt transgender children.
With this bill, we barge into a home of a family uninvited, without knocking, and we force ourselves between a loving parent and their child.
Governor Holcomb has not publicly indicated where he stands on the bill. He has 7 days to act once it's formally presented to him. More than 300 Sysco workers walk off the job in Indianapolis and Louisville during contentious contract negotiations with the food delivery company. And the Teamsters Union says the strike could expand to other cities. About 160 Indianapolis workers picketed outside Sysco at 62nd and Guyon yesterday. Sysco is a food wholesale company and says this strike could disrupt food deliveries to its nationwide customers, including hospitals, schools, and other businesses. Sysco workers recently unionized under the Teamsters. It was in August of last year. Since then, the union says Sysco has failed to provide fair wages, a safe enough work environment, or a healthy work-life balance.
We want our members taken care of. We want our members to stop being abused by this company. We want the company, Sysco, to stop breaking the law, treat our employees with respect as they did during the pandemic.
A spokesperson for Sysco said in a statement to News 8, "We regret the union has chosen to walk out on our customers instead of working in good faith to reach an agreement at the table. Both Sysco Indianapolis and Sysco Louisville are committed to driver and warehouse colleagues and to the negotiation process." Sysco says it has filed an unfair labor practice charge in response to what it calls bad faith bargaining actions by the union. FedEx may soon bring more jobs to Indianapolis. The company says it's moving its Los Angeles maintenance facility to the Circle City. FedEx hasn't put a number on how many jobs the move will create here. The Indiana Chamber of Commerce believes it can only be a good thing for the local economy. The company confirmed to News 8 that it will no longer use the Los Angeles facility when the lease for the property ends in June of 2024. In South Bend, Wal-Mart says it will close a supercenter there next month. With that closure, 261 people will lose their jobs. The store is on Portage Road, just north of the Indiana Toll Road. The official closing date is set for April 21st. So far, there is no word on why Wal-Mart chose this location to close. To business headlines, the Senate Banking Committee will hold the first of several hearings on the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank today. A top Federal Reserve official reportedly will tell the committee the bank failed due to mismanagement and a sudden panic among depositors. Disney will begin informing employees this week that they are being laid off. This will be the first of 3 rounds of cuts that will amount to 7,000 job losses. Disney is cutting costs after its valuation plummeted last year. Carnival Cruise Lines expects to lose money again this year. It's blaming higher oil, labor, food, and other costs. The downbeat guidance from Carnival comes after rivals Royal Caribbean and Norwegian Cruises both forecast their first profitable years since the pandemic shut down the cruise industry. The buzzy AI chatbot ChatGPT just received a massive upgrade. It can now browse the web, help book flights, and more. The first wave of plugins, which are now available to select ChatGPT users and developers, allow ChatGPT to tap new sources of live data from the web. A leaked Amazon memo has revealed it aims to fully legalize alcohol delivery. BizJournals reports Amazon's goals include modernizing the 3-tier system that the U.S. government has used since the end of Prohibition to regulate alcohol distribution. And finally, it's time to meet this month's Golden Apple Award winner. The award comes with a trophy, a $500 school supply shopping spree to Teachers' Treasures, and a surprise visit from Wish TV's Hannah Mordeau. Mr. Dustin Homan was this month's winner. He works at Purdue Polytechnic High School North, where all teachers are called coaches. And while this coach is new to teaching, he's already mastered getting kids out of the classroom with life-changing field trips and help students brew a business. Here's Hannah.
At Purdue Polytechnic High School North, it's not the building or the walls that make the school, it's the students. And for a lot of them, it's this teacher.
That was pretty awesome. Dustin Homan is an outstanding teacher because of the ways that he cares about his students.
That's why senior Ethan McCannon sent me this letter.
I nominated him. He's truly one of the greatest teachers or coaches that I've really ever had the pleasure of experiencing a classroom with.
Nominating him for the Wish TV Golden Apple Award.
He's shaped my life and changed my life because of his leadership styles. What a lot of kids might see their teachers as maybe like scary.
Thank you. World War II.
He's very presentable and easy to approach.
Okay, there we go.
Has a way of teaching that really makes kids want to learn. And I think that is probably the biggest thing, in my opinion, of what makes a great teacher.
Other students say that's exactly what he does.
He's very devoted and passionate about his job.
Make you feel special, because you are special to him. That's how he feels about all the students.
He's really teaching us and really helping us. But we were able to have a lot of fun, and it's almost like he tricked us into learning in a weird way.
His trick? Teaching world geography, government, and agriculture by getting kids out of the classroom almost every week.
With field trips and all that, he made himself pretty well known.
I think he really tries to get us engaged and involved, so he tries to get us out there, like when we went to Washington, D.C.
Last month, he took students to Philadelphia and Washington, D.C., immersed them in education with real life.
Be able to prove it. He wasn't just speaking it in a classroom, I'm going to just say this and maybe they'll believe it. But him actually taking us there and being able to show that to us and it being eye-opening was just so amazing.
Plus, the students paid for the trip with money from a business Coach Homan helped the kids build.
coffee cart, I like to call it our little Starbucks, honestly.
He's going to claim that it was all us, because that's very humble. But, we wouldn't have done it if it weren't for him, if he wouldn't, motivate us to find something we're passionate about and get it done.
With Coach Holman's help, students built the school's coffee cart, learned the chemistry behind the bean, brewed a blend, and made it a profitable business.
And literally they did everything from physically building the coffee cart to creating the snacks, creating the coffee. They even made their own brew.
Dr. Kiana Warren is the Associate Executive Director of the school.
He just has a light that shines.
And she hired Coach Holman not long ago.
Coach Holman actually came into education at the height of the pandemic, and when a lot of educators were choosing to exit education, he came in because he really understood the need for more high-quality educators.
He truly has that knack.
Principal Richard Benberry says you would never know this is his second career.
22 years in education, and I've been around numerous teachers. So that somebody have it this early, have that knack for teaching and have that love and passion for this is something that I think that it's truly a gift.
Plus, he gives his time before and after school.
So he's a coach and a coach.
Coach Holman helps coach cross country. He's a dad of 3 young kids, but manages to make time for every student.
It says how much he cares and how much he cares about this future generation, that he's willing to make sacrifices for himself and for his family to give us a better chance.
Back to the award.
You nominated him, students nominated him. When you heard that he won the Wish TV Golden Apple Award, what'd you think?
When I heard that he won this award, I was thrilled. I was excited that he would finally be recognized for the incredible educator that he is, and I just could not think of anyone more deserving of this award.
So along with his wife and 3 kids, we went to surprise him.
Hi, Coach Holman.
Hi.
I'm Hannah with Wish TV. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You have won our Wish TV Golden Apple Award for being an exceptional teacher.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
And your kiddos are here with some of your awards. So it comes with a Golden Apple trophy,
oh my gosh.
a $500 school supply shopping spree to teachers' treasures, and then a box of school supplies. And everybody, just wanted to tell you, you are so amazing. One of your students nominated you for this. Hearing all of that, what's going through your mind?
Yeah, this is just my passion. I mean, it's an honor to be at this school and to show up and to be able to do these things. And I don't do it for this, but this is amazing. And thank you to Wish TV for doing this for our teachers. They need this.
Well, you deserve it.
Thank you.
We actually came a week ago and spoke with some of those students and made a little video. So we're going to pause and show it to you.
Okay. Changed my life because of his leadership styles. Congratulations, Coach Holman, on winning this award. You totally deserve it, and you truly have changed my life and so many others.
And I'm just so thrilled that you are being honored. You deserve this. Congratulations, and just thank you for what you do every single day. It does not go unnoticed.
I think about the type of teacher you are. 3 words come to mind: compassion, love, and integrity. Congratulations on winning this award, and thank you for supporting me over the last 2 years of high school.
You're such a great teacher and just such a great person, and I know you're going to try to say you don't deserve this or be humble about it, but you really do. Thank you for motivating me and everyone else to be the best person we can be.
We appreciate you here at PPHS. We love how you make an impact in and out the classroom. And from the bottom of our heart, I do appreciate you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, man. Congratulations.
Growing up, for me, education was my path to my dreams and achieving that. And I come to work every day because I don't want any of these kids that experience any kind of barriers to that pathway to education. And I want them to see that I'm a person who's got struggles and dreams just like they do. I want them to see that I go home to a family, we have fun together or not. And so when I come to school, that's what I want it to feel like. I just want this to feel like a family. And
any lesson for anyone watching?
I just want to say to all the other teachers out there, I know it's been hard, and your students care about you, but just be there for them. Show up. Do what you say you're going to do. And that's all that matters.
Thank you very much.
Proof that showing young people you care can brew passion and purpose and fill your cup along the way.
And as Hannah reports, before teaching, Mr. Holman worked for Purdue Extensions with the 4-H youth program, so he's always had a place in his heart for helping kids. That's also why he uses the real world so much in his teaching. You can buy the coffee through wishtv.com. Just go to the Golden Apple section and find the story. You can order the PPHS branded coffee and pick it up at the high school, or they'll deliver it to you if you live in Broad Ripple. Again, go to wishtv.com. Also at wishtv.com/Golden Apple, you can nominate a deserving teacher in your life. Just a couple more months left in this school year. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway. Online at wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.